Up next is some Mad Max and 4K news, but if you like this video, think about subscribing.
And if you don't,
just walk away.
So out November the 2nd on 4K Ultra HD from Warner Brothers is the Mad Max Anthology Collection. So this collection has been bundled before on Blue. As far as 4K goes, Mad Max was released in 4K by Kino Lorber not that long ago. I don't know if you remember that release, Russ, but they have actually put that out previously, and it was pretty decent. It was kind of like their normal 4K releases where it's, got the slip over top. Fury Road was one of the first 4K titles that was released early on in 4K's history. Other than that, Road Warrior and Beyond Thunderdome have never been out in 4K.
I'm gravely disappointed.
So they're all coming in this anthology collection, but Road Warrior and Beyond Thunderdome are going to get their own 4K regular release the same day as this set comes out.
I'm surprised Road Warrior never had its own release. That's kind of like the beloved entry of this series.
I guess it's like a little bit more easy to digest, I think. Like that first one's a little bizarre in its storytelling, and people maybe even like the more apocalyptic vibe versus the it was more like the breakdown of society. They didn't really show the world like completely destroyed yet. This anthology set just looks like it's a repackaging. I would not expect any new features or anything to come along with this other than maybe what was already on the discs prior. So this is going to be 4 4K discs, digital codes, but no Blu-rays. So that's what this set is going to contain. So like you were mentioning, I thought the first movie was interesting, but slightly boring.
It could have been a commercial for toilet cleaner. I would have gone for it.
It was just a little, I don't know, just a little disjointed, a little strange to me.
You're not alone.
What did you think?
I'm actually not a huge fan of any of these movies.
Okay.
And honestly, I confuse a lot of the first three.
Yeah.
I confuse them. I saw them growing up a lot. I never latched on to them. This is the kind of series to me where I get it. Kind of like Lord of the Rings. It's like I respect it, I see it, but it doesn't really speak to me. It doesn't really do anything for me.
I'm gravely disappointed.
Fury Road, I didn't like at all. I turned it off after an hour in.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hit that unsubscribe button.
I agree pretty much with everything you're saying. I feel like these movies have never gripped me to that level. I really did like Road Warrior a lot. I thought it was interesting. I liked the feeling, the vibe. I thought Mel was, it's vintage Mel. It's like pretty wild to watch a vintage Mel movie.
And based off memory, that one is the one I seem to remember the most parts from. That I seem to, like when I reference it, which is rarely, I send people, oh, that's Road Warrior.
Yeah.
That you're talking about Road Warrior. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the production design, a lot of stuff to celebrate about that movie. And I thought it was a cool story, a really cool ending as well. But I've actually never seen Beyond Thunderdome. And I know that movie gets a lot of praise in like maybe the first half of the movie, but then it takes like a nosedive and just kind of doesn't really end very well. And then, like you mentioned, Fury Road, I thought the visuals were cool, but like you mentioned, it's very hollow. It's just, there's nothing to it.
Does it matter?
It was always a selling point. Everyone went on and on about this is all practical. This is all practical. But then when you watch the movie, for me, it might as well have been CGI. It gave me the same exact feeling. I guess I'm impressed, but it still feels fake to me. Tom Hardy, I don't know. Just leave it there. Charlize, she's doing what she does, but as you said, it just all felt very uninspired to me, and I didn't even finish it. So maybe it ended strongly, and I am completely wrong.
Does it matter?
It's always kind of crazy to me to think about George Miller, who did these movies, that he has things to do with like Babe and Babe 2 and Happy Feet 2, which Happy Feet I've seen actually recently and really enjoyed. And when I watched it, I didn't even know it was George Miller until the credits rolled. I was like, wow, is this the right George Miller? Is this the same guy? And it's just crazy that that's the range that you can, have in your filmography. Like something like Mad Max, this huge, quadrilogy.
Which is of Eastwick.
Yeah, which is of Eastwick too. Yep, also that. But just these animated features too that he's able to pull off with a lot of heart too. They're saying something. It's not just some vapid, kids entertainment. Like it actually was trying to make a point about the environment.
Isn't it sad that, wow, so the kids movies have points and passions,
Yeah.
but then I watch the adult movie and it's a video game.
Yeah, true. No, it's true. I mean, I thought that when I watched Happy Feet. It definitely has a
It
message.
seems like animation, like Pixar, it seems like those are the only studios that can actually deal with human emotion or anything that's worth examining, while the adult films are all just like this now.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah,
sad to
it
me.
is.
I'm sorry.
Bottom line is, I'm not going to be picking this up. I think if this was some sort of well done set celebrating this entire franchise, then I might give it a second look. That this is just some repackaging of what is already kind of available. This isn't going to be definitive by any means. He's already working on Furiosa, so I'm sure at some point a 5-film collection will come out and just keep on milking it.
Wait, her name is Furiosa?
This is our Furiosa.
Her name is Furiosa, and
serious?
that's the title of the movie.
Okay.
Does it matter?
Why? What's wrong?
I don't know. Like, her name is Fury. To me, that's like unobtainium in Avatar.
Her name is Imperator Furiosa.
Of course it is.
That was her name. And the new movie is called Furiosa. So
So pick up Mad Max.